EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave,
49 yards.
and the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon.
Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot clock, go for the big one, and they got it done.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. They run again with Hunt.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Motion man right is Rice.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Into the red zone. Wentz. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Wentz now to throw.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Wentz.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. In motion left is Hopkins. Wentz going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And in for the Chiefs, touchdown.
Kareem Hunt
from 10 yards out.
And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team.
Touchdown, New Orleans!
Chris Olave.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have taken the lead. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. In motion left, Bateman.
To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at the 42.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. The slot man in motion right. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Chase, the motion man right.
Now Burrow on 1st down.
That's caught, Andre Yoshivas.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, we dominate today.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chase Brown
taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
11. Check out Henry. Watch twins. Check 24. No. 12. You go take.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Jackson. And it's intercepted.
Now inside the 25.
Oh, a nice spin. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
Under 10.
To throw again is Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Henry.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away.
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
first down. Here's Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Burrow will throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. On play action, they'll throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 52 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Big 13. 1190.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
11
Right back to Brown. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.